Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Destiny 2. Apparently we're doing impromptu hide and seek.
Registered.
I have Chini, who is this warlock standing here jumping up and down. And I assume this is Reese.
Yeah.
Okay. Reese is Chini's brother. I probably should have asked you, Reese, do you care if I use your real name? I can edit
No,
it out
okay.
if you don't want me to.
I'm all good.
Okay.
New tasks must be submitted through
Alright, so apparently Chini has some kind of dope-ass hiding spot he wants us to go try and find him in, so I'm gonna look this way. And my voice just broke, and I'm gonna let him go hide, I guess. Just tell me when you're ready.
We.
Of the numerous sub-basement levels, only 4 have been cleaned and certified safe for use.
You know what I love? I went there for the first time in ages today. You know how when you go to areas like the EDZ, it says like Trostland EDZ?
Yeah.
When you go to the farm, it just says the farm, the farm.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
We're really farming here.
I wonder if they'll get rid of the farm in Beyond Light.
I don't know.
They should. No one goes there ever, except for the freaking Outbreak quest.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably depends how they're going to restructure, like, the new player campaign or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. So do if like you join the New Light
There
thing
are tasks to
after Beyond Light, do you just not get the Red War? Does that just not? Are we pretending that didn't happen?
I kind of think that's what they've been saying, but I could be completely wrong.
So a New Light player just gets thrown into Cade dying. That's their first experience with Destiny.
It's like executing their dog.
a core character just
no,
dies.
it's not even their dog, though. They don't even know the guy.
Alright, a puppy.
Okay, I'm good.
All right, Reese.
There are tasks.
Do you want me to, like, eliminate one of the areas so we can possibly get this done quicker, or...
Well, I think you went to the hangar. I
Oh,
don't
do
know.
you?
I don't know, I guess. That's just where I kind of think you came from.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna follow Reese. Reese
So
seems
why
to,
do we have 2 seekers?
Reese seems to know what he's talking about. I trust it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just think he went over here. That's kind of where I thought he came from when
Nope.
we
can't
turned
go
our
over
HUDs
there.
off. Oh yeah, since HUD is off, I kind of have to search here a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know why we're doing hide and seek, guys. This was just Chini was like, yeah, found a good spot. Let's play hide and seek. So I thought, okay, why not? We did this once in D1. We did it in D2 too, didn't we? Because I put on the
Yeah.
starter gear and just stood in the starter area and screwed with your head.
That's funny. Alright, little...
So
Just
Chini,
try
since
and
you
blend
already
in.
offered to eliminate an area, are you in the hangar? Did I follow Reese for stupid reasons? Or are you okay? Are you eliminating the hangar? I'll do it that way. Or is the hangar a possible location that you could be in?
The hangar is not a location that I am in.
Okay,
Oh.
Reese, you've led me astray.
I'm
I'll
sorry.
never trust you again.
Yeah, honestly. Kick. Vote kick. Oh wait, this isn't kind of shit.
Just there's no voting. This is not a democracy. I am fire team leader, and I am all powerful.
I love it in Counter-Strike when people go vote or clutch or kick. Except I'm usually dead, so then I'm never kicked, so... I can't clutch when I'm dead.
I'm gonna assume you're not in the main tower hub.
I don't know.
Watch
That's
you
for
be
you to
like down in
assume and for me
Zavala's
to-
office, just listening to Shax's mixtape. I'm gonna go check down there.
I was just heading down there and then I died and I lost my quickness now.
Can you still go into Zavala's office? Oh, you can.
Yeah,
If
I
you
need
just
to get
chilling
my
somewhere
quickness
listening to Shax's mixtape. Damn, Zavala's not. I want this. Can I have this office? This is nice.
Oh yeah.
I never
It's
actually
got-
looked around. I came in here, played Shax's mixtape, and went and did Fourth Horseman.
He's got that nice window office, you know? Stuff that Ikora would kill for.
Think of it as training.
That's the next
Guardian.
plot.
You can
Ikora's
only
gonna
get
kill
stronger
Zavala
from
for
this.
his cool office.
Have you seen the things where people are like, Zavala's gonna die?
Yeah,
hope
but
so.
then people are like, no, he's not going to die because it says that the new adored sniper, like the ornament quests or whatever, it says you can get it from Zavala. So
I've
Oh.
also heard theories, and I don't know if you two have. Anna is going to be the new Hunter Vanguard, since she's coming
yeah,
to
I've
the
also
tower.
heard that.
It's very valid, yeah.
I'd rather have her than freaking Space Emo Man. So
Yeah, Aldrin.
yeah.
Well, yeah. What's going on? They're like, well, they're kicking Mars out, so then she has to find a home, and basically she's getting relocated to the tower. Is kind of the gist of the what I've heard. So
Also, Rasputin is an Exo now, so that's cool.
Yeah.
yeah, this gets to be the tower's Roomba.
Tower's Roomba. Maybe that's like, you remember the Exo in the little sweeper bot in the very first like opening mission of D2 that was just like had dead Cabal around it. Maybe that was secretly
Oh.
Rasputin the whole time. I feel like, I don't know.
There are tasks to be completed.
I feel like you've looked some kind of internet hack up and you're in some part of the tower that you can't get to normally.
No, you can get to it perfectly fine.
Are you? I remember we used to do this thing where you could jump up on this ledge off the ramen shop. Are you up there?
No,
Okay, thank you for just saving me the time and effort.
but did I lie to you?
No, you're not that clever.
Oh, okay. Maybe you're not that clever for thinking I wouldn't lie to you.
Okay, on 3, push. 2, 3.
Oh, Reese, Ginny, before you guys get off, I need to talk to you about a thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we gonna run Prophecy before we get off, or what?
You and I have already beaten Prophecy, so unless you want to run it on an alt, which I'm not against, I just assumed you didn't care.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that, to be honest. I just thought because usually we run it with Reese, so.
Yeah, but
Oh, you guys got it done. That's fine.
well,
Yeah.
we tried to carry Amanda through it, and then she rage quit at the final boss, and then we beat it immediately after
Aw.
she rage quit.
Yeah, it was like one run after. We might have wiped once.
Why? She just kept getting teleported, or?
Well, she had the problem I had when you guys first took me through it, where she's
Oh.
super low light,
Severely.
She just got murked.
and
I
she got
see.
tired of dying before
would
she
you
could
like to
stand
say?
up to the frickin' night fire.
Oh yeah, definitely. That would provoke some.
And she
You know.
rages a lot at video games anyway, so
Oh.
like if you go to my channel and watch, we 1v1'd in Crucible the other day, and we had to stop and go do something else because she got mad at me.
Nice.
You're not gonna find a better deal.
The heck?
Are you in an area that is normally like accessible without stupid levels of like jumping about and shit?
Like, are you talking about my actual hiding spot, or are you talking about, like, how to, or, like, what area of the tower?
Both.
Well,
Like, are you on a plane that I would normally see while moving about?
no.
Okay.
But you can see it from a normal location.
I feel like,
like,
you're in
it's
the
not-
black armory
it's
room
not-
just because I've never gone in here and I have no idea what's in here.
Vigilant, Ada. The black
Yeah,
armory
there is a lot of
stepping
open
on
space
you.
in there. And dark hidey holes.
There's just a lot of crates. You could just be running around a crate in circles as I go by and I would never know.
Just see you in third person and just, like, slowly walk around the thing as you come
Yes.
around it.
That's an absolute troll.
Have you seen either of us?
Yes.
So I've probably gone past you.
Possibly.
Are you lying to me to try and fuck with me as payback for that time I broke your mind?
No. When
Okay.
did you break my mind?
Way back when D2 first launched and I did the thing in starter armor and you were like running all over the tower and I was just talking shit the whole time. It was great. I wish I did YouTube back then. You guys would have all laughed. Breaking-
I wish I was recording my POV right now.
Breaking Chini's mind is remarkably easy for me. I've just known him for so long, I know exactly what triggers him.
You're not gonna find a better deal.
So I assume you just giggled, and you said this is funny from your POV, so I'm assuming we both passed you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you definitely did that one.
You hanging out in Eva's office?
Me?
Eva.
Yeah. Is that the
No.
place? Oh, isn't
Eva
that
has an
Eva?
office?
Hey,
Oh, Ada. Ada,
Hi.
that's her name.
how did you even...
Yeah.
Can you just jump from here?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I found them too here, and the only reason I did is because the second I turned the corner, I saw his transmat effect.
Yeah,
right
that's
there,
I'm not gonna lie,
I was
that's
like,
what give you
what?
away. I
Yeah,
walked around the
you
corner
loaded
and I
in.
saw your little, like, war mine transmat.
What?
Yeah.
That's so stupid, because the first time you ran through, you just ran right on by and never saw shit.
Yeah, no, for me,
That's
like,
so gay.
people will, like, despawn out of an area you're not in. And, yeah, so he spawned in when I came through and, like, loaded in. And I, like, oh, what was that? Oh, yeah,
Wow.
that's you.
Wow.
Right.
So,
Reese, your turn, I guess.
oh,
It's only
okay.
You guys would have never seen me. Like,
Eh,
can you,
probably
like,
not.
what does it look like from down there?
Why are
there's
you
just a little
sitting
black
down like a
spot.
woman?
Because I put that emote on so that I could sit better. It lowers my head so that you couldn't see it very well with the silver here. I thought that was going to give me away, not my Rasputin transmat effect.
Is this too obvious?
Alright, so I'm going to see if I have a transmat effect on. I do. I have a taken arrival. We'll just put none of that on.
Well, that's black, so it might blend in a little better.
Maybe. But yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm ready.
Did you go to the middle area, Ginny? Is that where you went?
Yo, what?
Oh god, don't bring up the minimap. It shows dots. I don't know where Reese is, I just know it showed a dot where Chini was.
Are we just gonna go and look over where the ship's dock? This
Reese,
is my ship.
lob off one chunk of the tower.
I'm
That's
not in
what
the
Chini
hangar.
did. Okay. No one likes the hangar.
I do like the hangar, but I think it's kind of a giveaway. So,
Just go stand behind Lord Saladass.
The Iron Banner.
Oh, okay, he's not behind Saladass.
currently putting on very bland armor.
Wait, have you already hidden Reese, or are you
Yeah.
still in the... Oh,
Hey, he said
oh.
he was
Yeah,
hidden.
I hid. I said I was ready.
I wasn't paying attention.
When do you ever?
Only when I want to.
Which is never. You guys don't know this, but the amount of times we explain something and then 5 minutes later Chini goes, what do we do? Or we wipe, and then Chini goes, why did we wipe when I literally explained the mechanic? Boggles my mind.
Well, you always try and do it when it's like a really important thing or something. and I'm
Yes, I
trying to
usually try
focus.
and explain things when
Talk
they
to
are
me.
important.
No, it's like when we're doing something and then I am trying to multitask and I'm not good at that.
Chini, I have literally explained raid mechanics to you before the encounter even started before. And we get halfway through the encounter and you go, what do I do
Yeah, but
again?
raids can be hard and confusing.
Oh, whatever.
Keep it together, girl.
And then you completely ran past the Vex portal in the Whisper Quest. Like, where'd you guys go? We're like,
Okay, well,
took
you
off on
see,
the right
Something?
there.
I was dead and I was spectating you, and I see you guys jump onto the little circle thingy, and so I'm like, okay, they must be going around it. I respawn and I jump across, and you guys are not there.
Oh,
This is the finest I have to offer.
yeah.
If I fits, I sits.
Those cat memes. The one where the cat is in that like really thin vase. He's just like, he's on his head, and then he just flips around, and just like, he's like water fitting to his container.
Be like water. I wonder if they're gonna do like like a mission or something where you use your guns in the tower because in the
I feel
whatever
like it
video
was
they just did, they
the
were reloading
Traveler's
stuff.
Chosen trailer.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying that. I feel like it was just Bungie making a trailer, but
Yeah, a lot of people were noting that you like loaded in as like the Leviathan, how that cinematic works.
Oh,
yeah.
So
I do wonder if we're gonna get another live event for like the
Yeah.
pyramids destroying, I don't know, stuff.
just murking a planet.
I hope it goes faster than the last one, because the last one was like an hour and a half long.
You know what I hope they do? I hope they tell people about it instead of just saying, "Oh, by the way,
They
we
did
didn't tell
people about
anyone,"
it.
and
No, they
then
definitely
here's
did.
the live event.
It was on their Twitter. It was on there this week at Bungie.
It was like
and
an hour ago.
You got a notification in game if it was before it like happened, and they delayed it.
Yeah, but it was
so-
only like an hour.
Yeah, but they delayed it.
I just heard a lot of people complaining about it. I know I didn't see it.
I logged in like for the last 10 minutes, and that was honestly the best possible decision I could have made, and I didn't do it on purpose at all.
were we guys talking about the Almighty,
The Almighty
crashing?
crashing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't. I didn't know it was like a kind of like a live event. You know, those things kind of got big after Fortnite did it a few times. So
Yeah, and I think that's also worked against Bungie, because Fortnite is, for some reason, ridiculously good at that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And
They are
everyone
really
was
good.
like, as soon as Bungie did a live event, everyone was like, Destiny tries
Okay.
Fortnite-style live event. And it just immediately got compared to Fortnite, where Fortnite
Yeah.
literally, like, sucked their map into a black hole one season. Or
Right.
some stupid nonsense like that.
Yeah. I was a part. Me and my Jesse McCann and Zach Anderson, those guys. Last year we got kind of into Fortnite again and played with them a lot. And I actually got into 2 of those live events. They were pretty sweet, you know, cinematics, and you can, you know, it's Fortnite. You can, you know, chop down some trees and build and get your own vantage point. So it's kind of neat. So
I don't like Fortnite.
Okay, I'll take 10% off.
I liked it for a
Mostly-
while, and then I got tired of it.
yeah, I just like
Yeah.
playing with my old buddies from high school.
That was me. I got really tired of it when people started getting really good at building.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I would put up a wall and a ramp, and this guy would have built the Empire State Building in that time. And I was just like, well, I can't compete with this. I might as well stop.
Yeah, see, I got mad when they started making it so PC players played with console players. 'Cause
Yeah.
I would make it to like the top 5 every time, and then I'd go up against 4 other PC players, and then because I was still on
How did you
PlayStation,
know they were PC players?
because when they built a mansion, it went up in 0.2 seconds.
Yeah.
I still can build faster on a controller on console than I can on PC on mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, like I could build fairly decent, but I just couldn't compete with them.
Yeah. I had a pretty good method for, you know, like building in situations and what to do in those situations, but it just wasn't at the rate that they could do it. They could just do it so quickly. So
Reese,
I
can
would
we
get
have a
trapped.
hint or something
What's that?
here? Can we have like a hint or something?
Yeah,
Have we
so
seen you? Or you seen
Yeah.
us?
yeah, I've seen you guys.
That's so
In
vague, though, because
the-
I've been all over.
in that big area by Hawthorne.
Okay, I ran around there a lot.
Hmm.
Speaking of
Hawthorne and Ikora. That's her name. I was thinking about Ikora.
that game that I was telling you about, Jeannie, earlier, that I think it's called Spellbreak.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I played that, and it's kind of a battle royale, but it works a little differently. Like, it's a pretty big map, but I think it's like 50 players in a game max.
You're wilting loyalty to
I
the
don't want you
bank.
to record this.
But I played that earlier, and I got first in my very first game.
Nice.
Wow.
Let's
Are you sure it wasn't like a bot intro
Nope,
one
it
tutorial?
It wasn't a bot lobby. I did double check that.
Just
That was-
take all the wind out of your sails.
That's why I double checked it.
Modded
That was so weird when that it was like the this new season of Fortnite, the new revelation of Fortnite came, and you played with bots, and it was just all bot game. I actually lost to the bots. I was not like, I didn't realize it was bots. I just kind of like, kind of half-assed it, didn't really care. Yeah, they killed me, but then I told all my other friends, and they were like, "Oh yeah," so then they won their bot games. But yeah, that was kind of weird. Kind of wish I took advantage and won that game, but
Oh, by the way, I don't know if I've told you guys or if you guys are aware of this. Next week, we're getting double loot on the Nightfall for the
ID
week.
checks out. Thank
And
you.
the
Really?
yep, and the Nightfall that Bungie have chosen is Lake of
Like
Shadows.
shadows.
So,
I-
if you guys
I-
want to just farm prisms and stuff, I'm down.
Mhm.
I have to feed my family.
Do the
That was
1050
the,
nightfalls.
yeah, that was the bonus that was redacted, Chinny, that we talked about a while back. So, good on Bungie. I think that's good. I feel
Yeah.
like Bungie is really on the build goodwill since we delayed Light Beyond Light train right now.
Yeah, they
And
should be.
they're taking all the weapons and stuff. Yeah, they're probably trying to make us a little bit happy here at the end.
I don't know though that I'm super annoyed that they delayed Beyond Light. Mostly
definitely.
because when they launched Shadowkeep, they delayed Shadowkeep by like a week or 2 weeks, and it was
Awful.
no, it
Half
wasn't.
baked.
Well, it wasn't bad if you could get into the game, but I got put in a queue of 6,000 for a while.
That's all you're
Oof.
Who might argue?
So
Yeah.
I would rather. Oh, hey Reese. I would rather they took the time to.
Wait, where is he?
He's standing right next to Hawthorne in this little building, just chilling in a cubby.
Yeah, I like this spot.
Wow, I checked the basement of
looks
this building, but
remarkably
not
comfortable.
this spot.
I literally ran
Yeah.
by him at least 6 times.
Yeah, I saw you both.
And then we go
But
looking for it. Are we crazy?
So
I have to
I'm
feed
gonna
my family.
swap my ugly armor off now.
Shall you hide now?
How much
sure,
is that?
I'll do one.
This is the finest I have to offer.
We'll see if this ends up making it to YouTube or if I find editing it to be way too boring of a video and I just cut it completely.
Yeah.
It's mostly just our thoughts on Beyond Light and Destiny in general, and also we're playing Hide and Seek,
Truth.
which isn't necessarily bad. Speaking of truth, I finally did that the other day. Have you gotten yours yet, Chini?
Ah.
Nope.
You should probably do that, because it's going away.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I need to do that's going away.
About the only things that I'm concerned about actually being able to get done before Beyond Light are, I want to get the Huckleberry Catalyst, but I have ran so many heroic adventures, and it just will not give me the Huckleberry Catalyst,
Yeah.
and the Bad Juju Catalyst, because that's just awful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I presume you have it, Reese?
No, I don't have bad juju catalyst.
Oh my god, it might be the one thing in the game that I have that Reese doesn't.
Yeah, it's expensive. You probably, I don't know how you get your discounts anymore. Even do you just do his bounties?
You just,
Yeah.
you do his bounties, and then every bounty you do gives you a 1% discount out of, and you can get up to an 80%.
Yeah, that
I
would
think
probably
I'm
help
like
a lot.
25.
But other than that, it's really expensive right now. I think I have like a 30 maybe discount, and the Bright Dust is still like 1,500 per. So that's really all I have left, just
It's
the Bright
gotta
Dust
be more
ones.
than that, because if you have... I have above a 30 discount, and my Bright Dust ones are like 1,900.
Oh, you might be farther in though. Like it probably gets more expensive.
I'm
for
pretty
each.
sure there's only one Bright Dust one, though.
You are objectively wrong, and I can tell you this, because I just bought 2 of them last week.
Hmm.
I'm literally not kidding, there are more than one Bright Dust one. Maybe you just, like, saw new stuff when you came back to Destiny and just started clicking buy without really realizing what you were doing or something. I don't know. But there's definitely more than one Bright Dust one.
All I know is that I bought all the ammo ones and the vault and the what else? And they were all for not Bright Dust.
I'm good. You guys can go whenever.
Okay, which one are you eliminating?
The side with the drifter that you both hit on.
Okay.
The spot
He's
is either
probably
going to be...
listening to Zavala's mixtape.
It's Shax's
Or Shax's
mixtape.
mixtape. Zavala's office.
The spot is either going to be really good, or you're going to find me immediately.
He's standing in the middle again.
I'm not standing in the middle. And I am
Standing
wearing the
slightly
same
to the
armor
side.
that I was wearing before. I'm not standing slightly to the side. I wish there was a sweeper bot armor. I would just do that.
Yeah.
Bungie, get on
I am Benedict
That's-
44.
I thought I found a cool spot, but you can't go there.
that. He's going away,
That's
isn't he? Benedict? I assume so, because all the Leviathan stuff is going away.
Yeah, probably.
That would make sense.
Damn. I
Bungie.
just died.
Is that you? That is
Yeah.
you.
Okay. when you
Is
grappled,
he hanger?
I was like, oh, he might just miss me completely.
Yeah, he was hiding over by this thingy.
Really
That
quick,
doesn't
no
give
one
you a good
interrupting.
description.
Reese, hot takes on Beyond Light. What are you looking forward to? What are you worried about?
Oh, I'm really looking forward to new weapons. Honestly, I kind of want to get out of the, the usual builds. Obviously, I'm taking some of my preferred weapons, like my Gnawing Hunger, ground that out, and some other legendaries that I ground out and made. What do you want to call it? Masterworked. I really am looking forward to the new raid. Love raiding. That's what I am. PVE centric. So, I have 38 garden clears on my card right now. So, really like that.
Anything you're worried that Bungie might make a mistake doing? Beyond sunsetting, because we know they're doing that, and people's opinions on that vary wildly.
Well, I've heard those rumors about the what do they want to call it? We call them ritual weapons, or can't remember the other name for them.
Rituals and pinnacles.
Pinnacles.
Yeah, pinnacle weapons. Yeah, ritual and pinnacle weapons. I hope that they do bring that back in an aspect, but they don't make it incredibly OP like it was.
Alright.
Because I have almost all of them in 21% delirium, fantastic. Recluse, fantastic. I don't have mountaintop, which is regrettable, but it's really good. So
Janie, same question, go.
What?
Same question, go.
Oh, I want to play with the darkness and the ice and stuff. Like he said, new weapons. I hope the armor sets look dope. Hope the raid is dope. Hope it doesn't come out half-baked. I hope the trials adept weapons are dope, but I probably won't get them anyway because I suck. But
I don't think those are launching with Beyond Light. I think they're launching later.
oh, well anyway, when they come, I hope they're dope, but probably won't get them because I suck. So, yeah.
Thoughts, either of you, on the Strike Adept weapons that Bungie talked about?
Oh, you didn't ask me about things I'm worried about.
Oh, I assumed you would just name that. Okay, go, and then we'll get on to the next thing.
Like we talked about earlier, the sniper thingy, because Bungie hates snipers, and I hate Bungie for that.
Cheney is really on the anti-nerf sniper train that he's going on.
It's because all they do is nerf snipers.
Are gonna have high zoom scopes. That's where this is coming from.
I bet they will, but Bungie, every time they nerf snipers and do nothing to shotguns as people just run around aping. So, also on a more serious note, though, one thing I might be kind of worried about is like how they implement the darkness subclasses and stuff into activities. Like, if there's certain parts of an activity that you can only do with like the grenade that creates the ice walls or whatever. Like if you need that to traverse the map or something, and say no one in your fire team is running that, then you got to switch and got to wait for your grenade or whatever.
Gonna force people into using this one.
And like with the raid and stuff too, or any new activity, like I don't know how much Bungie is going to make like the focus on that subclass. Like I don't want them to be like everyone has to use the subclass to do the activity, but I don't want it to be like you can do it without the new subclass. Like I feel like you should have like 2 people or something that have to run it, but then the other 4 can still do whatever they want, or some sort of combination.
I think it's okay if they make it so, like, for the story missions, like how they did at D1 launch,
Yeah.
where you only got the D1 or D2 new subclasses, and you could only use those until the end of the story, and then you could use
Yeah.
the other ones. I think that would be okay. I think if they go as far as, like, for public events and basic traversal of the world, you have to have the Darkness subclass on, then it's going to be a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be good. I just want, like, I want something where they don't completely get rid of the old stuff, but yet at the same time, when the new stuff comes out, we don't use it, because then that's just wasted.
I'm hoping
but
they... Go ahead, Reese.
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, but also I want to have a reason to use the subclass. I don't have a problem with having to use my subclass, that certain new subclass for our activities, but I want it to be a good subclass, and I want to use it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On this topic, I guess, well, I'll ask you guys this question first. How do you feel about the theories floating around where there won't, like, your exotics won't work with your exotic armor specifically won't work with the new subclasses because of the aspect fragments giving you very exotic-like perks? Do you think that'll be a thing, and if so, do you hate it?
Think it might be a thing to some extent, but like a lot of the exotics now are tuned specifically for like certain subclasses already, like Crown of Tempest or something. You're not going to be able to use that. You can't use it with a Void or a Solar subclass in the first place. So
Yes, but I'm talking like... Okay, so the fear that I've heard floating around in the community is that Bungie is going to stop making exotic armor and just basically make exotic perks and then throw them on these JPEGs for fragments and aspects, and that's what we're going to get rather than new exotic armor going forward.
I feel like if they do that, they might, like, they're not going to get rid of exotics completely. It might just be like more movement-based exotics, more like neutral kind of things, instead of like class-specific, like your grenade does this or melees do this or whatever.
Yeah. I kind of hope, because Bungie said in one of their TWABs, I guess, Reese, you give your opinion. I neglected you because you weren't talking.
I really don't understand that. I haven't heard that, but I guess it goes along with like if you edit your subclass, you can put perks in there. Is that kind of what I've seen in some screenshots?
Well, yeah, so a lot of people are thinking a lot of these perks that the fragments that Bungie have teased do, a lot of them are very similar, if not exact copies, of exotic perks we have on armor right now. And a lot of people in the community are worried that Bungie is going to just stop making exotic armor, and instead we're just going to get fragments and aspects with perks on them.
All right. Well, I mean, honestly, if they do that, I mean, would you be able to put more than one perk on? No? Would it be kind of like an exotic?
I think you can have two aspects, and then each one of those aspects can have fragments slotted into it. I don't know. I don't think Bungie has said how many fragments you can slot. But I know you can have two aspects and at minimum 2 fragments. So I guess theoretically you would be ahead, because you could technically, if that is the system, have 2 exotic perks. But
yeah, I mean, that'd be kind of neat to have 2 exotics on. But if they're not doing that, then I guess it's kind of almost the same thing. They just, you don't have the shiny exotic, I guess, which I guess doesn't really bother me much. I don't really wear my exotics because they look cool.
Yeah, I honestly, now that we've talked about this, like if the aspects and fragments do kind of replace exotics, and then like if they keep up with the charge with light stuff in Beyond Light, that would be cool, because when you have an Exoticon, you can't run one of those mods because it doesn't come with a mod slot. Exotics don't have mod slots, which is another thing I think they should add.
Yes, I think exotics should have mod slots. We're talking specifically seasonal mod slots. I don't know how to break this to you, Chini, but I really don't think they're going to keep going with the charged with light mechanic, especially since we're now going into the using the darkness as a weapon. Maybe we'll get charged with darkness mechanic. I don't know. Yeah. But it wouldn't make a lot of sense for a Darkness Guardian to become charged with light, I guess, lore-wise. I assume you could probably still make a build around it and it would function the same, but...
Was the Guardian control. Already rezzed and on its way.
To be perfectly honest, I'm a little worried that... Because a lot of the new supers look very crowd control-esque. I really hope Bungie turns up I honestly want them to just tune difficulty up so that the game isn't a complete stomp. And from what I've seen in like the trailer and things for Beyond Light, it looks like there are dramatically more enemies in the game world, which I hope is the case throughout the entire game and not just something they put together for the trailer, because otherwise I don't see the Darkness subclasses getting a lot of use after about the first week of Beyond Light when everyone tries them out.
Yeah,
Except maybe the
you
Crucible.
can't do more damage.
Yeah. That's another hot take. How do you guys feel about just being frozen in place and unable to do anything in Crucible?
Oh yeah, I kind of thought about that a little bit.
I've already raged about it in my dreams.
Chinny is already
Yeah.
having PTSD of it.
I can imagine there's going to be like trolls, and it probably could be funny, but you know, when you get down to it, it's probably going to get old. You know, they'll probably like freeze you, and then they'll kind of like just dance around you maybe, and then smash you. But you know, when you get past the first, you know, the incipient phase of being frozen in Crucible, it's probably going to get annoying. But then again, there's not saying, you know, we haven't been introduced to it yet, so maybe there's things you can counter to it. We don't know that, so.
Yeah.
I think
guarantee.
like just
Go ahead,
go
Chinny.
ahead. Well, I think just from like what we've seen in the trailers and stuff, like the kind of looks like a void vortex grenade, where it just kind of sits there and slows them,
Oh,
like
yeah.
that one, and like the hunter's throwing knife. I think the concept is you have to. It's not going to be as easy to freeze guardians,
You
so
have
that
to hit them twice with a stasis effect to freeze them. The first time will slow them down. The second time will freeze them solid. That's how it works. Bungie has shown
Or
and
with,
said
like,
as much.
the vortex like one, it just needs more time. But yeah,
Well, yes, but like in the trailer, Bungie show Bungie show a warlock when they first showed the new version of Beloved, Adored, I think it's called.
Yeah.
The warlock throws the stasis field grenade. The hunter's in there and trapped, and then the warlock does his melee attack, and that freezes the hunter in place.
Are you talking about where they throw the knife off the wall?
No, I'm talking about, this was specifically a warlock. So the warlock all of the classes have the same grenades. Bungie have revealed the grenades. I cannot remember all
Yeah.
of them, but essentially there's the wall grenade that all classes have that makes an ice wall. There is one of them is called a cold snap grenade, which the description of it was pretty interesting. It says when you throw this grenade, it will seek out and freeze the first target it finds. It will then proceed to find the next closest target and freeze it until it has frozen 3 targets. And then the third one
like
is
an axiom dart.
yeah, kind of. And then the third one is the stasis field grenade. But in the
Yeah.
trailer, what the warlock does is he throws the stasis field grenade and the hunter is in it and trapped. And then he, I assume, uses a charged melee, and he shoots his little staff ball, and that hits the hunter that's already cold from the grenade and immediately freezes him.
See, what I'm talking about is a hunter. It's on what map is it? I don't know, some map. And there's a
Midtown.
corridor, and he throws his
Mm-hmm.
like void field grenade out there, and there's 2 guardians in it. And then he goes around the corner and bounces his throwing knife off the wall, and it kills both of them as
Yes.
they're frozen
Uh,
from just the grenade.
They aren't frozen from the grenade in the trailer. But yes, I know the clip you're talking about. It's on Midtown.
How are they not? What else did they get froze by?
They weren't frozen. I assume the grenades do damage
We
the
must
same
have
way
watched
normal.
a different trailer because I know they were frozen. They literally
No,
shattered
they-
into a bunch of little
They
crystals.
shatter when you hit them with a cold effect. The shuriken that the hunter has will cool them, but I assume the grenades do damage as well over time if you're in them. So I think the theory is they had already taken damage from the grenade, and then the knife shuriken thing finished them. Watch the trailer when we're done with this. You'll see. They
I'm
aren't-
already looking it up to send to you.
Don't send it to me while I'm recording, or play it while I'm recording, because I don't know how copyright works with that kind of stuff.
How did the job go?
Another thing I'm kind of worried about is Europa is just going to be D1 Mars with white instead of sand.
Yeah.
I think Europa is going to be super, like, insane, like, huge and awesome. That's just my personal thought. I could be completely wrong, and it sucks, but
I
don't
hope
think
it's like that. I don't want it to be D1 Mars with snow instead of sand, but I worry because almost every game ever that is set in a snow environment seems to suffer that same effect where it kind of just ends up looking like a sheet of paper.
Can you get the job done?
Yeah.
The player has left the fire team.
Yeah, archive given.
Anything else you guys want to add about Beyond Light before I guess end this
How did the
little
job go?
our thoughts video?
I don't think so.
If we get this right, they
Reese,
won't know what hit 'em.
did Reese leave Discord? Did we bore him that much?
I don't know.
All right.
It shows that he's still in it, but
All right. Well, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.